Have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? This'll be quick, boy.
Ah! Growler.
Ah! Show what you're made of. Take that fucker out, damn it!
Show your stuff!
Christ, it's ah! 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 Shit! I can't handle this.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you any more about us. I know he doesn't quite look the part, but it's true that Hans Capon is a real nobleman. It's up to him to decide what we can or can't tell you. And it's also true that we were ambushed yesterday down by the pond. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. But what he needs most now...
Here.
Excellent. I gave you 2 the last of my supply. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. But you, my eyes are so bad, it'd take me...
All right. But I'm not...
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be...
I can read as well as...
Well now, I thought your friend was just...
I'll take the book just in case.
Of course. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. Have you poured it in? So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
That chamomile shouldn't have been boiled on such a high flame. Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure.
When you're done with, you won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy. I'm as hungry as a wolf. Fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavle.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend.
Hans?
Have no fear. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedy on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning.
Yeah.
And what about you? That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth. A villainous, murderous whoreson who stole... And I swore to get that sword...
Oh, that oath must... They can have real meaning. However hard they are to under... What strikes you as the most...
I just told you.
That could mean you'll meet him again one way or another.
Thanks, Pavlina.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only...
But this is all too much heavy thinking at once.
Aye. That's the best remedy for me. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Well, I'm here, in the woods near Shellyard. Almost near, sir. Ah, yes.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprise.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like...
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time. What in God...
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your...
Once, when we were out hunting...
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Gele.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? But if they did... But the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we...
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg.
And we almost succeeded.
Seat.
My upper thigh.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either.
I admit it. You...
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends.
Do tell.
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we came here on an important... We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth,
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of food.
Bozhena...
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as...
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't. I want to thank... Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger, or don't know which way to turn. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlena.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you...
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned... Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll...
You're right. They were damned...
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's...
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassed, and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark.
I saw him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. You're still my protector, though.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the... Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming?
Quite a strong one.
Bollocks, old...
What else do you want to do?
To Rat-Eye? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go... We'd be a laughing...
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow.
And nothing will... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh...
We'll go back and bury them.
Yeah, even though it...
We'll keep the prom. Best way to honor their memory. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge...
Al dentes for...
Al dentes for...
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Fight better, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad...
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the...
Ah, oh my.
Oof. It's...
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Oh, lads, that's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you...
What was that? Are you that exploded?
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself.
What did I do
And
to
won't
you?
allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment, then.
Come
I'll be right.
don't it?
A bit, at least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great.
But not right now. My belly would get in the way.
Good health, then.
Of course. Mind where you're going.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit?
We saw each other by...
What pond?
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by...
I have no idea what you're on about.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. You were washing laundry there.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work, you pair ordered a lot more, so your work...
Can't it wait?
Oh, why? Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant the second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why you have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor and the two men can finish the work in a jiffy.
All right, we'll do it. Carry, for sure, it's less daunting work than...
Aye, it's like it or not. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually...
Ratai.
Ratai. I ain't been further than... But I know this place.
I heard some talk about some wed...
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. When rich folks get married, that's a feast. That's a lot different.
Where's the wedding going to...
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff would...
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad.
Will Lord Bon...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The 14th old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having a young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
So we can wave sticks at each other? You ain't ever been tempted to try it, even if I was tempted.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It did.
The main thing is,
It's definitely her, though.
I got the feeling I did get something.
What?
Von Bergov.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's...
Calm down. Let me finish. The young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shit...
Because it looks...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the...
There's something else we have to...
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both...
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't...
All right.
I'm glad you...
Although...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three...
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so far. Oratores, the priests who pray for... Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel... And Bellatores, the warriors who protect the war. Now, so if you find me a sword, I can get to work.
I understand.
Thank you, Henry. And
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend.
How?
That. But above all, once we're out, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be...
Christ, pardon me.
Innkeeper, a bit.
God, I'm bored shitless.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Look out.
God bless.
One there, please. Taking their time again.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains. I need to plow too, you know. What if you lent me the bullock?
Good help.
You're not going to plow on Sunday, are you? No. And nor should you. Except I don't have a bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right,
Dare you?
I'll be happy
I'm
to help
the son of the bailiff.
Pour me one.
You're just an idiot. A stupid,
What have you
ignorant
done to that?
village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you've been annoying me the whole time. What did you say?
See it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an
Where else were they supposed to make...
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not...
But calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like...
Believe what you like. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize.
You want to come to the wedding? I'll give you a piece of... If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith, you'll see the glorious occasion. At least...
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You...
No apology, then.
Oh...
Didn't you hear? Apologized.
Oh, no.
Take your numbskull. I give you a chance to get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers. Oh, you scum!
I'll show you!
It was him!
Now
we'll have you, you scum! Nice strike!
Hey! Get out! We're gonna get you, you bastard!
We'll finish this quickly.
Don't spare it!
Cordova,
Nice hit!
I'm wounded. You should have... What do you want?
Yeah! Don't swear it!
These days, no one really safe.
You know what's for us, fucker? Enough's enough! Time to die, you bastard! What now, fucker?
Let him have it! Now you're finished!
Nice hit!
Slice him up!
You're not up to it!
Let him have it!
Come on, then!
Fight that fucker out!
What now, fucker?
What are you waiting for, numbskull?
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but...
What? Whose fault is it?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that...
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my...
What do you think I was...
And what good did it? If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in... We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to...
Who else is... You're just a simple peasant who has no idea.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep...
Oh, that's enough. I understand you're downcast after all that happened. I can take it.
But that's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're...
You don't really mean that.
I'm perfectly... That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I'm... You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged...
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened.
Oh, come on.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what's...
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Oh, Sir Otto.
Hey! Lord von Berghoff!
Oh, shit. Right.
Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose
Henry?
I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up
It's
lord
about
of
time.
Kirkstein.
Come here. Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms here for days, and that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all...
You're welcome.
Oh well, not many people...
Hmm?
Now things can...
Yes, you probably less.
You're still alive in... Like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joke...
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few...
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back...
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows some trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Where might I run into?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by...
Should I watch out?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard.
Oh well.
Don't worry, you'll...
Did you hear about what happened?
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter I was supposed to deliver.
Would you like me to help?
There's no point now.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said, but it was my master's beloved.
Oh, so we could just...
I don't really care what was in.
Do you know where you might have lost?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You should have been more careful. Losing the one thing you're...
I know. So I forgot to check my... But now it's...
I have to be go. I hope you find them.
Me too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was...
Oh, if you ask me...
No way!
And if I give you a thrashing, that's a...
At least I know you won't flay me to a bloody pulp.
Very well then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I... Holy fuck!
All right.
Oh.
Do you think that's it?
Oh, I...
Glad to be of help then.